What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how wide receivers cannot panic when a DB actually gets hands on them and when he's trying to be physical and when he's throwing this jam off the line of scrimmage. So we're going to be talking a lot about pad level, what you guys can do against a physical DB, and how you guys can just simply get off of the jam when a DB lunges at you, okay? So I hope this video helps you guys out, but also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you are located in one of the following areas, in Tampa, Florida, Houston, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Newark, New Jersey, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, or Los Angeles, California, or are local or want to travel out to one of those areas, check out that very first link in the description below because we are coming to those 8 different states, 9 different cities this offseason for our 2-day quarterback and wide receiver QB and wide receiver training camp, okay? It's only going to be about 50 kids. We're keeping numbers small, and those 50 kids are going to be split up into 2 groups per position group with quarterbacks and wide receivers in youth and high school. So it doesn't matter. Ages 8 and up can attend this camp. We're going to be splitting you guys up. You guys will be working with guys your own age, so we're really going to emphasize teaching you guys and not just running you through the gamut and having you go through a bunch of pointless drills. So if you guys want to check out the information on those camps, check out that very first link in that description below. Let's get started with this video. So now, first things first with this jam, this receiver does such a good job of not quitting on the play, right? So many wide receivers, what they'll do as soon as they get jammed, as soon as they get a little bit of hands on him, and he ends up catching this deep post. I know it kind of cuts off here, but that's how we get the best angle on this thing. So many times when a DB throws a jam, when they lunge at a wide receiver, they quit. As soon as that DB gets hands, they'll quit, they'll back up, they'll raise their pad level up, but this receiver does such a great job of keeping his pad level forward and staying in that explosive position because he's not a short guy, right? A lot of shorter guys, they have an easier time staying in that low pad level, keeping that explosive position, not exposing the number. But it's usually the tall guys that sometimes when they come off the line, they like to raise up simply because they're just a taller guy than everybody else. And you're more susceptible to getting jammed and completely rerouted on this thing. But as a wide receiver, my mindset needs to be, I'm always going forward. I am always on the attack. I'm on offense, right? You're literally on offense. So when it comes to press releases, you should never be on defense. We ought to react off of this guy, but when he decides to get hands, I'm still fighting. I'm still trying to go up into this route. So you guys have to understand, receivers, we want this to happen. We want a DB to lunge at me like this because guess what? When he lunges at me and he tries to get overly physical like this, 2 things can happen. I can either completely dog him off the line with hands because he doesn't have his base, or I could just shed him just like what he does right here. So we hope that he lunges at me. That should be my mindset because when he loses that base, he loses everything. DBs are taught to stay patient, stay in their base, and try to mirror the wide receiver when it comes to press coverage, right? So when he lunges at me, that's a gift. I just have to make sure as a wide receiver, I keep a nice strong base, I keep a good pad level, and I got to have a plan for my hands. I have to be physical. You hear the phrase all the time, like you're either the hammer or the nail. That applies in this situation when a DB is lunging at you and trying to be overly physical. So we got to make sure we keep a good pad level, have a plan with your hands, keep a nice strong base so when he does get hands, he doesn't completely reroute us. And you see how easy it is to stack if you guys just have that mindset of, I'm always going forward. When he lunges at me, I'm going to get the hands off. I'm always constantly moving forward to get up into this route, to keep timing with the quarterback. The goal is to keep timing. So what if he gets hands? The only reason he's getting hands is to disrupt timing. If I can keep the timing, then I won against press coverage. I don't need to break his ankles every single time I go out there. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job keeping a good pad level, ripping those DB's hands off, and then being able to restack over the top. And obviously 2 defenders run into each other. That always definitely helps. Great route there by that receiver. Great example of showing how you can beat that overly physical DB who likes to lunge at you. All right, guys, we want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. We'll love to interact with you guys. Helps me come with new ideas for the channel, so I definitely appreciate the feedback. And again, fellas, if you're located in one of these 8 states, one of these 9 different cities, Tampa, Florida, Houston, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Newark, New Jersey, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, and Los Angeles, check out that very first link below. Would love to have you guys out at our camp. Going to be small numbers so we can really focus on coaching you guys and not just running you through drills. So very first link in the description below if you're interested in that. I'll see you guys next time.